So Beyond the Ball informally started like in 2000. It just kind of grew from volunteer coaching for the boys' 7th and 8th grade basketball team. 2006, just having about 250 guys in the neighborhood that we're working with on a regular basis, through basketball, through art, through just like experience trips. We recognized that there weren't a lot of opportunities for kids to be involved in more structured sports or even unstructured sports. You know, growing up in Chicago, you're familiar with like gangs and gang violence. When we moved into Little Village, we had a lot of kids talking about, you know, hey coach, the gang's trying to get me to join. Hey coach, you know, the gang's trying to intimidate me. Hey coach, you know, can I stay late today even though we don't have practice just because, you know, I'm afraid because there's these guys out here and they're looking for me. Definitely say that for the kids who participate in our program, there is a much lower chance of them getting involved in just things that are happening out in the streets when it comes to like gangs and things like that. Not only in our programs do youth get the opportunities to just play, but they're also given opportunities to be empowered and to actually kind of run the leagues. A lot of times what we try to do is not just the only benefit of kids participating in our programs be the actual involvement of the sport, but also trying to empower youth through this whole process and give them a say in what's happening in their programming and what's happening in our community. Want them to be able to, through the process of being in Beyond the Ball program, become more personally and socially responsible. A lot of times it has to get back to why we're so that gets back to why we're so intentional about the whole personal social thing, because you know it's one thing to teach kids to try to make good decisions for themselves, but when you get them to be aware of how the decisions that they're making and how they impact things around them,